We're back. We're back live now.
I
So
don't know what
it's a good
happened.
thing. I got the little
Maybe it's
red light
something
in the
I said.
corner.
Was it something I said? Oh.
Chances are it was, Karen.
It was. Probably. It's a
Ca-
Karen
ca-
just a Karen
Calm
just did
down,
that.
Karen.
A Karen just did that.
Oh, I'm sure. There's probably a Karen working at the Be Live. That's what I use for the
I'm
my
telling you.
software. But anyway, so we were talking about you going into these studios. You were at Snoop Dogg's house. You've done so much.
Yeah.
Carry on.
And like I said, I would meet up with people who were on stage, bands and stuff, and I would say, hey, you know what, you got a great sound. I love it. I'd love to write a song for you, or I'd love to sing with you. And sometimes I ended up in the band, and sometimes I ended up just on the stage.
Hmm.
Um,
Wow.
and and I thought about it sometimes, like, gosh, what if I really got up there into the mic and just couldn't sing, But they trusted me, and we had a great time. I mean, I ended up performing, doing something for a lot of charities, and I did an event called the Titanic. It was for kids
Okay.
in foster care for
Oh, very
scholarships.
nice. Very
So we
nice.
did this huge thing
Mhm.
for them. I did a lot of oldie songs. We had an all-star band. I mean, I had Prince's keyboard player. it,
Just
it,
nobody.
right. I mean, it was just like, oh my God. And then I did another thing at another event. And, it was, the guy that played These Boots Are Made for Walking, he was the bass player for, and it was just like, where am I? I mean, some of these people are just such gems that you don't realize
Mhm, mhm.
who's in a band that you're watching, like who they've actually played for.
Oh,
So it's,
I find that to be true, being, doing the radio thing and doing a lot of these shows and maybe in between acts or maybe before they go on and you're just, having a conversation backstage and it's like, yeah, I played for this guy. Yeah, I did this. It's like, are you
yeah,
kidding me? And you're
I
acting
know,
like there's nothing to it.
right?
Wait a minute, dude, come on.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
there are so many
Natalie
people.
Cole's piano player, I sang at
Oh my
last, and
gosh.
he played the piano. I'm like, "Oh, I mean, come on now. This is awesome." Yeah,
Now,
and
let me ask you. You obviously you're a star. There's no doubt about it.
aw. Oh,
And
thank you.
were you nervous at all, like singing, knowing that these guys were playing the piano or somebody was backing you up that has played with somebody that, big time, big time,
You
big
know,
time?
I just really wanted to make them proud. Like, wow, and I let them know that too. What an honor. And because sometimes I think they feel like they've been floated around and but
Mhm.
I want them to know, wow, what an honor. In my song, I wrote a song, or actually I sang a song, sorry, from Freddie Fender. And
Before
the
the
last
next teardrop?
before the next teardrop, and the slide guitar we did it Latin country. We redid the music. The slide
Really?
guitar player in there, Bob Bernstein, Boo, was actually Freddie Fender's slide guitar player. And he's like, I will tour with you. And I'm going, oh my gosh. So that's him playing
Oh my
on
god, that is
almost
so
all my
cool.
music. Yes.
Oh my god,
Yes.
you've definitely made some great connections, and you've
Oh,
made those because
amazing.
you're aggressive in what you do. Like I said, you're not afraid to walk into a studio, or you're not afraid to walk up to a band and go, "Hey, man, you guys kick ass. You know what?
Oh
I'm a
yeah.
singer-songwriter. Let's do something." And
Exactly.
next thing you know,
Exactly.
yeah,
It's
and
almost a family. I feel like it's a family. And the thing is, I've helped a lot of people. They're like, "Oh my gosh, nobody's like you." Nobody wants to help anyone. But I'm like, "Why shouldn't we? We're all part of a family. We're all part of a music family." So, I
wow,
just think that, the bigger the better, the more um amazing players. I mean, can you imagine how many people have
mhm.
stopped themselves from just playing with amazing people?
Well,
So,
sometimes people decide like it's a job and they need
yes.
to move on.
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
just get a, something new to look at, something different, maybe a different
Yeah.
genre, maybe, just something
Yeah.
different. And we all go through that. I think it doesn't matter who we are. But there comes a time in our lives where we kind of say, I don't know if I want to work here anymore. When I say
Yeah.
work here, it's like be in that band or something. You know what I mean, it's all like a job. But then
Well, it
again,
is, yeah, it is crazy because people, I mean, they even from high school, I've jumped from so many high schools. I was in so many different homes. But people will, you're still in music? That's awesome. Oh my gosh, and what wouldn't I be in? I mean,
right,
where am I
right.
supposed to be? All I know is music. So,
Right. No, no,
yeah.
exactly right. But that's your passion. That's your
Mm,
dedication. That's what
yes.
you want to do. And that's what you are doing. And when I say, I don't mean to say you get tired of it. You just want new surroundings. Sometimes when you want to, like these
Yeah.
guys that move on from band to band or kind of play
Yeah.
for different people or whatever, they just want something a little bit different, I think. So,
Well, you talk about the history of when I was younger.
yeah.
I moved from place to place. I don't know why we moved a lot. I totally thought maybe we were part of something and someone was following us or chasing. I have no idea. We don't talk about it, okay? We don't talk about it. So, and then I ended up into a foster home.
Oh, wow.
But I went to all these different schools. But you know what? I picked up the good part of it. Okay, I got to go to a school for a little bit with Camerata. Then the next school, their
Hmm,
music
hmm,
program was
hmm,
a cappella. Then Guys and
hmm,
Dolls,
hmm,
and so I got a piece of all of that. And the first thing I went to when I went to a different school was, where's the music program?
hmm, hmm,
Where's the
hmm.
music? And I've learned so much. I mean, so much. So that was kind of, some people say, oh my gosh, my life was horrible. I was moved here, I was moved there. And it is. Trust me, there are things I could dwell on, but for me, music has saved me. Writing has pushed it all out of me, and
Hmm.
it's my therapy.
Mhm.
So,
Exactly. Now,
yeah.
I'm not gonna get into it, but when you said you were put into a foster home, obviously
Yes.
there was some situation there that
Yes.
forced that to happen.
Oh yeah.
But do you think being put into, like, a foster home and having to kinda recreate yourself made you a better woman, where you are today? Because maybe those experiences of growing up and going through that has made you a better person?
Well, I mean, I love that there's good part of that foster care, but I was kind of in not the well
Right.
that, and that is what's made
Okay.
me stronger. And you're
Okay.
right, it has
Okay.
made me a stronger person. And I never take it for granted. I did a benefit for women who batter and abuse women
Mhm.
who
Mhm. Mhm.
even foster care children. I
Mhm.
make sure I give back to everything I've been through,
Wow.
because I know how they feel. I've been there, and I pray that they achieve and they say, "Hey, that wasn't my fault. This is my life now, and I
Yeah.
choose to have a good life."
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's what I'm saying, and so you've decided to go that route, and that
Yes.
is awesome. You are blessed.
Thank
It
you.
just maybe you didn't realize it in the beginning with everything going on, but
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
look where you are now. Let's
Thank
talk
you.
about some of your music though,
Okay.
going back a little bit. You were talking,
Yes.
before we flipped the microphones on and the lights and the camera that, you were talking about Stagecoach?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
mean, that's amazing that you got a chance to perform there.
Well,
Um,
they played actually I was going to, but they
going to,
played
that's
my
right.
yeah, they the year before it went, I mean right before it went into the COVID situation, they played my
Mhm.
song on Delay Yeehaw. And that was in the dance hall, and there's actually a Latin country line dance to it.
Oh, how cool.
And yeah, and it goes boot scoot two step cha cha on Delay Yeehaw. And
Okay.
I've never line danced, but you know,
But
we put
that's
a
your
line dance in
song.
there.
Yeah, that's
Right.
your song. So how I mean, have you been to, like, any of the clubs or anything like that where obviously maybe not with the pandemic, but maybe
Right.
even before then? Have you ever seen people get up and do it? And you
Okay,
go, "That's my song?"
if you go on my YouTube channel,
Okay.
you will see the Lakers girls. I did it with Shrek and Fiona and Donkey is
No
on the
way.
he's like, on the yeehaw.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
Yeah, so there's some moments in there where I have done it. We were gonna do an Andale Yeehaw challenge. That could come up soon.
I'm gonna have to watch for
S
that.
Yeah, so it's, anyone that wants to do that dance and send it to me, I will post it. So,
And we'll
hashtag
get
Andale Yeehaw challenge.
yeah, but I don't think anybody knows how to spell that. So I know
Yeah.
I don't, but we can find it easy enough, I'm sure.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
and talking about things that you've done, you have become a TikTok star, more
Oh
or
my
less,
goodness.
with Calm Down Karen.
Calm down, Karen. See, I was asked by my manager to go on TikTok, and they suggested I do because a lot of people aren't.
Mhm.
Keith Urban, so many people
Right?
are on it,
No, absolutely.
and I love it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm not kidding you. It was the sun was up and then the sun was down, and I watched over 1,000 Karen videos. Even Karen, she's like in a window going, come down. And people are just going nuts. Like Karen left. It used to be by Felicia, right? Or something like that.
I have no
But
idea.
everyone was just, she's such a Karen, she's such a Karen. And I just went, oh my gosh, we have to calm her down. A lot of people went to the heart and soul songs of, what's
Mhm, mhm,
happening. And
mhm,
for
mhm,
me, I'm kind of the funny one. So I thought, I have to write the funny song. It's just, it's my
mhm.
duty.
Just calm down, Karen. Just calm down.
Can I speak to a manager? Oh, I'm recording you. It's all in the song.
I know. I heard it, and I'm just and I heard it before tonight too.
Yeah.
Of course, they're pushing it, or they were pushing it to radio,
Oh
and
yeah.
I gave it a listen. I just laughed,
Oh
and
yeah. It's
and
like,
that's when
damn, she done did it again,
I
Karen.
said I gotta, yeah, exactly, and I said I gotta talk to this woman, and here we are tonight.
And here
So
we are.
here we are. So that I
Yes.
mean that's the most recent is "Calm Down, Karen." Correct.
Right.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if somebody wanted to hear that right now, they can pretty much you can go to YouTube or probably
Spotify or yes. Yes.
TikTok.
It's TikTok. TikTok, and that's the thing. We have over 40 million plays on TikTok of that
Yes.
song. It is an official TikTok sound. And if you go and you hit the little spinning record in the corner of a video, you'll see how many people have done Karen videos. And it's just insane. Insane.
Do you and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but
Okay.
do you get anything out of that from TikTok or
Well, the thing is I just found out that I could have had like a creator fund thing or something. I just
yeah,
set it up.
okay.
I think I
Okay.
have 34 cents right now. I was late on it. Uh,
I'll send a nickel.
I'm trying to get to a burrito. To buying a burrito.
I oh my God, I just love your personality. And I
Thank
can,
you.
and that your personality is a piece of the puzzle that makes you who you are.
Aw,
You're
thank
beautiful. You got a
you.
great personality.
Thank
You've got
you.
some great music. Let me ask you about the Latin side of things. Now, uh, you are Latino.
Yes, I was
Okay.
raised Puerto Rican since I
Puerto
was
Rican.
3. I found out when I was 11. Now this is the crazy parts of my life. When I was
Uh-oh.
11, I found out I had a real father.
Okay.
I was raised Puerto Rican, but my real father was from Spain. So that was
What?
very interesting because, I'm thinking I'm Puerto Rican. What are you guys talking
Mhm,
about? I'm
mhm.
Puerto Rican. And I knew I was Italian. So anyway, yeah, I found out in life that I had a real father who was from Spain. So I feel I'm still Puerto Rican officially because I totally make the
Mhm,
arroz
mhm.
con, gandules and all the pastele and all that stuff. So, but it's still Latina, right? It's still Latina.
I
So
don't know how you do it without spitting on your mic. Um,
arroz, arroz.
oh my gosh. So good. So good. So good. Oh my God. Have you had that? Did you meet your real dad?
I met my real father, oh my gosh, probably about 15 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's what we found out we were running from. I didn't know. Yeah, my mother just didn't want
Okay.
me to meet him.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah. Well,
it is what it is.
it
But
is
we're
what
to,
it is.
but he's my father now, and yeah, and it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome.
thank you,
So
thank
where
you.
do we stand with you right now? I mean, you've got this music out. What is going on? What is going on in your life?
Yeah, so we are pushing some songs that people might not have heard. I did write a song called "You Got Some Nerve." That was a song that I pushed to Shania Twain,
All right.
and it's about online dating.
Oh
And
boy.
he put on his profile that he's a hell of a man with a hell of a tan. He makes all the girls go wild. But if you go down to all of the choruses, I kind of demote him because you're a low life man with a blotchy tan in your mind. You make the girls go wild. Yeah, and it's and then the very end says, "I ain't going on Match.wrong no more."
How do you come up with these ideas? How
Uh,
does
you know,
that work for you?
again, like I said, I think it was the craziness of my life, the moving around all the time.
Mhm.
I watch people. I can literally sit in a corner of a restaurant and hear people talking at different tables, and I'll shut them off and hear a better story over here. I mean,
Oh
I
my
knew there was a
gosh.
breakup on Valentine's Day at a restaurant before anyone else knew it was happening.
I hope I never go to a restaurant with you.
But I'll write about it. And I
Yeah.
have 2 songs that we're recording right now. One of them is absolutely hilarious, and it has to do with the way we live during this pandemic. And it's kind of, people sold their homes and they're in motorhomes now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it's kind of
True.
that living now. Sometimes the choice you've been given. So
Yeah.
that'll be out. And then I have another song that I wrote about my life. And that one's going to be touching. I think
Wow.
it's going to help people. It's going to show people that, you know, even though we're broken and wounded, there's still somebody out there that loves them.
That's deep.
Yeah.
And that's good. That's the serious side of you.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. That's the side that wants to help.
Wow.
Again, like I said, I've done a lot for charities. I wrote a
Hmm.
song for
Hmm.
Susan G. Komen called
Hmm.
Stand Up and Live Strong. That's on YouTube.
Very nice.
And they play it every year since I think 2006.
Hmm.
Yeah. At,
Wow.
at the Raising of the Rose every year. So,
Wow. You're not that
yeah.
old. What do you
You
mean? What,
know?
were you about 15?
Yeah, I
I
I
hear you.
started
I
young.
hear you. Yes, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about, I mean, you have a family.
I have a family. I've been widowed since I was 28.
Oh my gosh.
And I never remarried.
Sorry.
And that's another, it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
abusive
I mean, feel free. You don't
relationship.
have to talk about any of this if you don't
Yeah, no,
want
no,
to. And
it's
just,
okay because the thing is, like I said, I want to help people,
hmm.
and I always tell people if you're in an amazing relationship and your spouse passes away, you will be in another amazing one.
Hmm.
In my life, I choose not to remarry because I just feel like it's not my, I've been there, done that, and served my time in that war. And
Wow.
so, yeah, right? That's kind of
Okay.
powerful. But I have two amazing children and
Nice.
they're productive citizens. They're beautiful people and
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
all I ever hope for. So, yeah.
Excellent. I'm
Yeah.
smiling for you. That is so good. And
Yeah.
you're a very strong woman. I mean,
Thank you.
a lot of people would like, I think they would want to have another relationship, or not saying maybe you do have relationships, but you don't go to the extent of getting married again. And I
No.
get it. And I get it. I get it.
No.
Well, all the power
I
to
can
you.
never find
Yeah.
a pen. I always say married rhymes with buried. It's been misspelt. It's not marriage, it's mirage.
Oh no, there here comes the song. I'm just
There's the
saying.
jokes. There's
There it is. Ba-doom. Bada boom. But
bada
wait a
boom,
minute. Wait,
bada bing.
I might be a little, wait a minute. Let's do it.
Oh, I
Sit.
like it. There you go.
There you
Pots
go.
and pans.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So let's talk about the pandemic a little bit. That must have really set you
Yeah.
back. You said you were just coming out with some Latin country, so to speak, and then the
Yes.
pandemic set in.
You know what? We just got all the songs ready, recorded, mastered, and I was doing all my interviews. We got our band together.
Hmm.
And yeah, it hit and it hit hard. And so for that whole year, either I chose to say, I guess we'll wait, or I just continue to write. And I continued to get on as much social media as I could,
Hmm. Hmm.
and my heart goes out to people who are at home who really don't want to be at home because at least
Right.
sometimes we got to get away from the situations, but there are situations at home that we don't know, and that's what kind of got me in my heart,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
so we continue to go with a lot of the charities. I do things for we do a camp at Burbank Tennis Center for kids with
Yeah.
Down syndrome.
My
And
son's
then
Down
is
syndrome.
he? Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
And I mean, I know I don't want to go when you say that, my heart just, my son
Oh.
is Zach. He's Down syndrome. And
Oh.
we actually do a podcast called Zach Attack with Dad.
Oh my
And
gosh.
if you check out my Skip Happens, when we get done tonight and you're just
Yes.
hanging out in your jammies and your slippers and your robe and the hair's up in curlers and all that stuff.
How do you
Okay.
know me so well?
Well, I have a wife that it's pretty much the same. But when you're just hanging out, go to Skip Happens on YouTube, and this will be up there as
Okay.
well. But
Awesome.
you'll see my son Zach and Zach Attack with
Oh
Dad,
my
and he
gosh.
will put
Give
a
him a big
smile on your
hug for
face.
me.
I
Give him a
will
big hug for
absolutely
me.
do that.
Those are
I
my
did. It's
babies.
I know, and I said to him, I said he'll ask Dad, who are you talking to tonight? And I'll tell him, or I'll show him a
Oh,
picture. And I said, I'm
yeah.
talking to Dianña. That's what I said. I said, I'm talking to Dianña. I said, you know what? It's Latin country. And he goes, oh, Dad, Latin? Because
Oh, the
he's used to seeing
dancing.
dancing. He loves to dance, and he's big
Yes,
into
yes,
baseball.
yes.
Going back to what I was talking about before we went on tonight, knowing some of the baseball players that are from
Yes.
Colombia or Venezuela or Panama, and their
Yes.
wives and their families, and so he's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, and he goes, very pretty. And I go, oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
see.
he's upstairs. He's probably watching this, but
Is he?
I
Oh,
have no idea. Every
hi.
once in a while, I don't know if you can see, there's no comments there now, but sometimes we get quite a few comments, and he'll go, "Dad, I'm watching," or "Dad, I want to marry her." Now,
Oh,
no,
yay.
but you
See,
don't want to
that's
get
the
married
best
because it
time.
sounds like buried.
No,
So
I have been proposed to every single year at our tennis camp. It's
yes, yes,
amazing.
that's so
And I've
awesome.
never had so many guys fight for me. it's it's amazing. But we missed last year,
Mhm, mhm.
and that was sad because at Christmas time we do a lot for kids with disabilities,
Oh my
and
gosh.
we have Santa. And so this year, or this last Christmas, I brought Santa to my house, and you'll see a bunch of TikToks with Santa. And we went and we still brought all the toys. We put them outside the
Mm.
gate. We did a video with Santa saying how happy he was and that he's proud of everyone for being so good during this time. And he can't wait to come out and meet them again. So,
Oh my
yes, you
gosh.
got to keep it going, because the thing is that bless their baby little hearts, they still want Christmas. They still
Mhm,
want, they don't
mhm, mhm,
understand, in which they
mhm,
I mean,
mhm,
they're,
mhm.
I mean, my heart for you. They're beautiful, beautiful babies. Love them.
Oh, well, he was a baby 20 years ago.
I still call him my baby. I'm sorry. I
I
still
know.
call him
Well,
my
you're
baby.
like my wife. I'm like, Nancy, you need to cut the cord, okay? He's going to be fine.
Oh,
Let him
come
do this. Let him do
on.
that. Well, you don't understand. I go, I do understand.
Hey, I got
But
a mic
no, no.
cord. You better be careful. I can't cut it back.
Yeah, exactly.
She'll
You,
say, "Yeah, I'll cut my cord when you cut your mic cord."
you know, okay. Never, that's
Right?
another song. Or, yeah, see, you could be a stand up comedian.
Oh my gosh, I
Eh,
did that for 15
I
minutes.
was, no, oh, for 15. I was going to ask if you had ever done that
Yes,
because,
I did.
I mean, yeah, okay.
It's a hard crowd, but I had some funny, funny, funny jokes, and I continue to tell them. But I'd rather sing.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
I know. So you're in California. You're in Southern California.
I am
Are
in
you
Southern California.
okay? Pretty close to the border, I would assume.
Not so. I'm
No?
not near San Diego. No,
Oh,
no, no.
okay. All
I'm
right.
more near Pasadena, that area.
Mhm.
It's nice. I walk the Rose Bowl, twice a
Oh,
week.
really?
I'm out there walking that. Yep,
Good for you.
love it.
I
Yep,
need to walk, but it doesn't happen.
it's a little over a 3 mile walk.
You do it every day? Is that
I
part of
do
your
it. No, I do it
routine?
twice a week.
Twice a week. Okay.
Yes, I'm watching my cat get the little COVID body, and I'm like, you and I need to start doing something around here.
Yeah.
So
I got the COVID body.
you got
So,
the, yeah, I got to do the walking. I finally got a personal trainer,
oh, nice.
twice a week to do some
Mhm,
things,
mhm.
and yeah,
But
so
that makes you feel good. I mean, being a performer, being an artist, I mean, that
right.
kinda you have a lot of self-confidence, but I think that just even gives you more. When you feel good
It
about
does.
yourself.
It does. And I tell women this one thing, which I
Uh-oh.
should have abided by my own law,
Uh-oh.
my own rule: put on a pair of jeans once a week. Because we keep wearing these cute little dresses, and it's like you can't fill it. You can completely fill up a dress, right? But wow, once you put
I
a pair of
guess.
jeans on once a week, yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure those jeans fit once a week.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. So what is your day like? What is it? You get up, do you work out on your own? I mean, being an artist and all that. Describe what your day is like.
I get up, and I have my little cup of coffee. Go
Coffee?
outside. I got my coffee. I go outside and watch a couple squirrels and everything, and then I come in and I go over some of my music. Like I said, we're be doing some great music now. I
Mhm,
think of
mhm.
ideas. I actually watch reality shows to get some of my songs too. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. That's a great idea. It's called show prep for us in radio. But yeah.
I do, and I listen to their problems, and I hear some of the funniest things in the world. And I go off of what people generally say at the grocery store. I'll hear something hilarious, and I'll write it
Mhm.
down on my memo pad. Like I always bring my little list, my grocery list, and I never
Uh-huh,
come
uh-huh.
home without something on the back that I've written that was somebody said. So
Mm.
I'm always in song.
Yeah.
I woke up 2 days ago. I was singing a song on stage in my dream.
Okay.
And I jumped up and I went, "Oh my god, that's an amazing song." So I started writing it. And then I went back to sleep into the same dream, but I couldn't remember the rest of the song.
Well, you're lucky you remembered any of that because people really don't remember their dreams.
I do. I can get
Really?
up, go back to bed, and go back to my dream. It's kind of crazy, right?
You're weird.
I
No,
know.
I don't know. I
All
know,
right. Yeah,
that's
have
funny.
people write in and tell you how many people can do that. I don't know. I
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
literally,
yeah.
yeah, pretty
Wow.
awesome.
Wow, it
Yeah.
is pretty awesome. See, that makes it you're pretty unique.
Yeah.
And that's,
That's
that's a good thing. That's a good
I
thing. You
hope
need to
so.
be unique.
I
But
hope so.
I know you're unique, but I can also, and please don't take this the wrong way, but your voice, your smile, your look kind of reminds me of Shania.
I get that
Has
a lot.
really bingo. Told you.
I get
Yep.
a lot. You are the Latin country version of Shania Twain, and I take that as a compliment. So thank you
Good.
so
Good.
much.
I
Let's go, girls.
do you do any Shania in any of
Yes.
your yeah,
Yes.
okay. All
I've
right.
done Shania Twain songs and performances for years. In fact, my email is Shania. I had a dog named Shania. I loved her so much, and I still do. She's
Okay.
amazing.
She is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I a lot of the music that she did is just so happy and silly, and
Mhm, mhm.
she had all these, and people say that they go, "You talk when you sing. You have some things that you say. You stop the song and you actually say things." And that might be a little Shania. I mean, who knows? But
Yeah.
I do have a little splash, I think, in some of my songs of Shania.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's
Yeah.
cool. And I didn't want you to take that the wrong way, and I know you didn't.
No, not at
But
all. She's
a lot of
amazing.
artists when you need to be unique. This is you.
Right.
This is what you want to do. You
Yes.
don't want to be
Yes.
like somebody else.
No.
But I can see that resemblance.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That
Yeah,
is
that's good.
amazing.
I mean, for years when I was really a little bit thinner and my people were like, "You look like Celine Dion."
Um,
I was like, "Oh, okay." She has an amazing voice too.
she does,
If I had that voice.
but I don't know if you look like Celine Dion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have to see some of
Everybody's different.
my past pictures maybe.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe. But
I don't
again, thank you so much. So they said I sounded like her. I'd be like, wow. But yeah,
know.
I try to be myself.
Mhm,
For
mhm.
years, I did a lot of Karen Carpenter. I actually,
Oh, wow. She
yes, I
had one of
called
the
my
best voices.
amazing. I called myself Karen Carpenter. And I actually did a little show in Vegas. But
Really?
yes, it's just kind of a little, the piano thing show,
I know,
Karen
but were
Carpenter.
you in one of the big hotels or
I
when
was
you worked Vegas? Or
I did a little I was in Caesar's Palace for a minute.
well, very nice for a
So
minute. Yeah.
yeah, but for a minute, but I
Right.
did, I did some of the little, after dark kind of thing, like when
Yeah.
people were drunk and going, "Oh my."
Yep.
You want
Yep.
to hear a really funny story?
Love
So
to.
I sang as Karen Carpenter, and I saw these two people in the front. They were fighting, and that's not the funny part.
Well, let's hope not.
So they were fighting. She got up and left, and I'm not kidding you. It was probably 5 years later. I went to
Uh-huh.
Vegas, and this guy recognized me. Insane. And he said, "Were you a girl that used to do a Karen Carpenter thing in Caesar's Palace?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh my gosh, I was the guy fighting with the girl in the front." And I said, "Whoa, are you?" And I don't know why I remember to this day. I was hoping it wasn't me,
Oh
but it
my
was.
God.
And he said that she kept telling him that I was singing to him, that there must be something going on between us.
Oh
And
my
so,
God.
so he's with this other lady, and he looks at me and he goes, "I just want to thank you. I left her, and this is my new wife, and she's amazing."
Well, how do you feel now?
I
You just
don't
all
know.
right. My singing made you guys break up. That's
I don't know.
no,
Right? I'm
but
just
that's
like, well,
amazing.
isn't
It's
that weird?
amazing that
Yeah.
it's amazing that you remember that because you're in a
Right.
lot of different places and you meet so many
All
different
the
people,
time. All
and
the time.
for them to come back. I mean, obviously there was a moment there that he was having an issue and you were the artist, and I think we all can relate
Blame
a
it
little
on
bit. But
me. There's another song. Blame it
oh
on
my, blame
me.
it on me. Blame it on me. Oh man, you're so cool to talk to. And
Thank
just
you.
I love your personality and
Thank
just
you.
everything about you. I cannot say that enough. As you can see, I've put your website. Anybody that's going to be watching this, the website is right below. Dianña.
Dianña. There's
Dianña.
usually a tilde over the second N.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I don't know where that is on the keyboard. I don't know
You
how to
gotta
do that.
hold the end down, and when you press number one.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Isn't
that.
that insane? Well, it's hard. I mean, I've had the name, so I have to. I kind of had to figure all that out.
I guess I could have asked somebody, but guys
Yeah,
don't
it's
ask. So,
it's okay. Anything with my name, Dianna, Latin country, I'm the only one on the internet.
all
So
right.
yeah.
But I that's a copy and paste from your website. So I'm just
Oh,
saying, of
perfect.
course, it says Dianña,
Mm,
latincountry.com.
right.
And what can we find on the website?
Photos of me, my bio, things, where I'll be performing soon, which, hopefully that'll start filling up.
Yep.
My YouTube channel, Spotify, everything,
TikTok,
Twitter,
TikTok,
TikTok,
TikTok.
you don't stop. Yeah. TikTok.
I
I
love
know
it.
that, that's a hard animal because
Yeah.
there's people that are TikTok famous and I get it. And they get kind of like, how are you on here? And this is our platform, but I just think it's fun. I think it's silly. It's not something that I'm trying to, but I will watch all you TikTok people and I might write another song.
I'm just social media. There's a lot of people that don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
But then again, it's so very important for people like you, people like me
Yes.
doing what we do,
Mm,
to have those connections via social media. I mean, look what we're
absolutely.
doing here tonight. We
Right.
wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the pandemic.
Right.
Probably. I started connecting with the artists and meeting a lot of new friends and just having these conversations. You as an artist, I'm sure it enabled you this technology to maybe write with others that could be
Yes.
in a different location, do a little Zoom or whatever. And look at TikTok. I mean, how did you adapt to that pretty easy? TikTok, did you get it, or did you have to have somebody show you, or you call the kids over and go, "Hey, hon, I need a little help here," because
Yeah,
I had to do that with
no.
my son. So
Actually, no, my kids aren't on TikTok. But
they're
the
like,
thing
"Mom's on there. We don't want to be on
oh,
there."
they don't have time for it. They don't have time.
Okay.
But yeah, no, with me, I went on it and I started watching people and there are a couple of people that go on and they actually
Mhm.
tell you how to do things or what's the hot song that to click onto your video. And I've learned dances. I actually did I did a little cumbia dance. I have to learn all these little dances and da 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 da. So I kind of try to pick the easiest dances. So I'm
Right,
one of
right.
those people when I dance and sing, I'm a great dancer. But if somebody has to choreography something, I'm just kind of like, okay, let's do it for the 50th time again.
How would you, talking about dancing and all that, how would you describe your stage show, your stage presence? Are you very energetic? Are you all over the
Oh,
place on the
I'm a
stage?
whole different person.
Yeah.
I feed off of the audience. And my thing is if I don't see people dancing or reacting, I'm hoping to give them that energy to do it with me.
Or you're gonna get off the stage
Um
and kick their ass.
oh no, I'm gonna
But
get off the stage and dance with them and
make them dance.
move them
Yeah, there
along.
you go.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
just the upper body, that's all you gotta move. You don't have to not. And no, I have a lot of fun. I really do.
Cool.
And kind of like what we did with Rubberneck. We had the band doing the same thing. It was pretty cool.
Mhm.
So, I kind of I let it flow. A lot of people have a choreographer, like they have somebody who teaches them everything of each song has kind of a dance and stuff.
Mhm, mhm.
We kind of play it by ear, but I have some fun band members. They have their own personalities. My producer, Alberto Lopez, I mean, he's on the congas and he just goes wild and
Oh my
he
gosh.
everyone's got their own little flavor. So I love
Mhm,
it.
mhm, mhm. I'm gonna give it a little just here's a little taste of what she's
Yeah.
all about. Is Rubberneck. Was it Rubberneck Cumbia? Cumbia.
Cumbia.
At a
Cumbia.
hospital or a grocery, a car wash or mall. No matter where he goes, he looks at them all. Sunday morning church or a corner coffee shop. Even walking down the street, he can't even stop. He's got no self-control, walking straight into a pole. Got him tripping on what he sees. Any girl
Here we go.
catches his eye, rubbing at mini skirt, rubberneck. Any shape or size, never looks in the eyes. From her head down to her feet. No matter where he goes, one hell of a show. Everybody sees. He's so blind by what he sees. He can't be discreet.
Do one more here.
No, his creepy stares in full effect. He's
rubberneck. Yeah.
That's one of the many great songs that okay, here we go. Say lasagna. All right, it's Dianña
Dianña.
has
Yes.
out, and fun music. Fun
Thank
music.
you.
As
Thank
well
you.
as Calm Down, Karen. So
Yeah, we
yeah.
were in Tornillo, Texas, and at Sonic Ranch Studios for that one. And that was right before everything happened. And we did I'm so happy that we had so much footage from being I'm talking probably 8 in the morning till 1 in the morning.
Oh my God.
We had trumpet players who are an all-star. They've played for Jay Leno and Barbara Streisand, the Zach Brown band, some of
Oh
them.
my gosh.
Yes. And we had all these players that were just, if you watch the video, it's on YouTube, Rubberneck Cumbia. And every single one of them have performed for major artists. And a friend of mine who was there, Larry Pena, he put together the whole video of little pieces from hours of us just playing around. And that's how we got
It's a
that
lot of
music
work.
video.
I love doing that stuff too. When you can edit and bring out everything together, and then you listen to the end result, and you go, "Wow,
it was amazing."
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I started Latin country. Actually, is the Zach Brown band. I listened to Adios y vaya con Dios, and I was like, "Wow, that's kind of a Caribbean." And I went, "Wait a minute, country is putting in Spanish." Because we put it in rap and rock and everything for years.
Yeah, we
So
do.
when I heard that, I know there's, like I said, I know there's Freddie Fender and Linda Ronstadt, but that's Hispanic country. That's more of the Mexican country.
Okay.
And so with our verbiage, we put more of a I guess you would say a proper Spanish in it. It's a
Okay.
different Spanish, right? And then the instruments. We're using the slide guitar with the trumpets, with the Latin guitar. There's just some sweet pieces in there that make it a little more Latin. Yeah.
So songs like John Pardee's Tequila Little Time. Have you heard that? It's kind of it's that type of feel. I didn't know if it was, where that would fall, but has the trumpets, and it's a different feel for John Pardee. So
well, Little Big Town, they just came out with a song. I guess it was written a music video was out probably during the pandemic, but they have a song now called Something About My Friend Jose. And then they have the trumpets in it too.
Yes.
And yeah, and I was like, wait a minute. but no, that again is more of the, there's clowns in the video, and I'm scared to death of clowns. I couldn't watch the video. I had to listen to the song.
Oh my God.
But that's more of a Hispanic thing, but a culture.
Yeah.
Different culture.
No, well, I'm not Hispanic, and I'm not a fan of clowns. So
yeah, I'm not a fan of clowns, but
no.
There's just different instruments, the accordion or the maracas. There's just a different, instruments in the Hispanic music that we don't use. Yeah.
It's interesting. This has been a great, interesting conversation here tonight.
Yes.
A lot of laughs, a lot of great info, and somebody that you're a star. You just,
thank
you're doing the Latin country, and what you call Latin country.
Yes.
And that's a new phrase. And
I love it. I love it. I had a dream that they said the first Latin country award goes to, and I went,
it's you. It's Dianña.
They need that at the Latin Grammys, right? Latin
yeah,
country.
they do.
Come
They do.
on.
And talking about Latin artists, I know, have you performed with any of the big Latin artists?
Not yet, because of the, everything again, like I said.
Yeah, I
it's
keep
just,
forgetting about that. Yeah.
But I do have some things, kind of in the
kind of in the works.
So
Little.
I can't say right now, but yeah.
Oh, no, you can't. What I want to know.
If I told you, know what's got to happen.
Yeah, they got to kill me. I know it's all done. Yeah, there'll be no more Skip Happens, and that's why the podcast is called Skip Happens.
There you go.
Just say it.
I like
Dianña, you've been awesome. Thank
Oh,
you
thank
for
you.
sharing some time with us here tonight. Find out more about you. You can see the website if you're watching this, whether it's now or after the fact. But the website is right below her there. You'll see it. I urge you to go and check out the website. Check out her music. Calm down, Karen. That's right. It's right. Well, wait a minute.
I
It's
know
right
I couldn't get my
over.
fingers here. Yeah,
Isn't
there
it?
it goes.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because the camera, everything's opposite. So
Oh,
I have no
so
idea what
should I
I'm
go
pointing at.
up?
No, 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 I don't know. But anyways, it's right below her microphone.
There
We'll
you go.
leave it at that. And so check out there you go. That was perfect. I
I
love
had
it.
to go this way though. This
Yeah.
way.
See, you have
There
to
you
go the
go.
opposite. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you check her out. Make sure you buy the music. She's got a lot of cool stuff going on, and the music's got a little bit of a different feel to it, but I think you're really
Yes.
gonna like it. I love it. So it's
Please,
definitely good
please,
stuff.
please follow me on Spotify. We're trying
There
to
you
get
go.
those numbers up there. So please,
Yeah, yeah.
Spotify.
How do you check those numbers every day?
We do. And that's definitely what we're aiming for is to get those Spotify numbers up. So please, like I said, I'm bringing out more music for y'all and I'm just
Mhm,
loving it. And,
mhm.
you know,
Well, we're loving
support
you.
the artists. Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. And quickly, when you say we, you must have a team working with you there.
I do have a team. No, actually, I'm alone right now with my cat.
But you know what I mean.
But yes, I do have a team. I have an amazing team, amazing manager, and people that are out there just really, believing in me. And I love it.
Mhm.
Again, like I said, I do it for my fans, and it's
There you
it's
go.
just been amazing. Yes.
That's awesome. Have
Thank
you
you.
ever made the trip up into the Northeast at all?
Not yet. Not
It's too
yet.
cold.
It's too cold. But you know
Mhm.
what? I've been finding out more that the UK. I mean, I've been on Mic Drop magazine, the front cover, and also I just got put on
Mm.
their country
Woo!
music. I mean, I'm right there with some of the biggest artists, and they love me in the UK, and I
Yeah,
love it. I can't wait.
country music in the UK is over the top. It
Oh
is
yeah.
huge. And I have a lot of friends that have performed there. They'll say, Skip, you won't believe it until you see it. When you go
Oh
there and you perform, they love you. And
yeah.
it's really cool. Some of the stories I'm hearing, there's people going back for another tour as soon as they can. And it's just amazing that, how you are welcomed into the UK being a
Yes.
country artist. It's over
Yes,
the
I
top,
just
man. It's
posted
cool.
today. I just posted
Yeah,
today. I mean, I'm right there with Chris Stapleton.
that's good.
And I'm like, okay, I
I'm
love
right
you
next
all. I
to him.
love you. I know. Don't be mad at me, Karens. No, this actually, I have 5 friends named Karen, and it is Karen approved.
Okay, so there
Yes.
you go.
Yeah.
Uh Dianña, I love it, man. And you know what? You've got a lot of fans, and we're gonna get you even more fans, and hopefully we get to say hello in person someday. I know I'm in
Yes.
Nashville quite a bit, but because of the current circumstances,
I
I
know.
am here in my basement. So
Oh,
no,
I
but
want to meet
actually,
your son. I want to meet
oh
your
yeah,
son.
look him up online.
I'm so
Um
excited.
I was
Send it
gonna
to me.
yeah, I'm just looking to see if I could yell, but he won't come down.
Oh,
He's probably watching the Mets play baseball. So
I'm gonna blow him a kiss. Mwah.
there you go. Oh, he's probably watching this, so he got it. Yes, yes. You know what? Like I said, and anybody else that wants to check it out, it Skip Happens on YouTube, and my son he's a gift, and
Oh, he should
he's
have a
changed.
TikTok.
Don't get him going. He's got an.
I'm seriously.
He is
There,
so good on that
yes,
stuff. He
he
will crack
should.
you up,
He should.
and
I'll do a duet with him.
oh my God, he would love that. He would love
Yes.
that. We're gonna make it happen someday. So
Oh,
I
we
promise you.
should. I got
But you get
Santa on TikTok, and he's got over 90,000 followers,
sweet.
so I can help you.
Nice. Very nice. Dianña, you're awesome. And make sure everybody checks out Skip Happens on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Make sure you follow Dianña on all those socials she was just talking to you about. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. Dianña, you hold on a minute when we say goodbye, and we'll say goodbye without the cameras. That didn't sound right, did it? No. Anyways, okay, I'm just gonna click. Bye, everybody. We'll
Love
you
y'all.
check her out. Yeah.